Welcome, dear students. I am Dr. Divakar K. Mesta from Carmel College of Arts, Science and Commerce for Women, NUME. The program you are learning is Bachelor of Science, 3rd year, subject Botany, semester 6, course code BOC 110, course title Plant Ecology and Phytogeography. The name of the unit is Ecosystems. Module name Ecosystems of West Coast, Coastal Ecosystem. Broad outline of the module. We will learn today about a short introduction about the coastal ecosystem, major features, importance and threats to coastal ecosystem. At the end of this module, you will be able to recall the major features of coastal ecosystems of Goa, describe the coastal ecosystems of Goa, and understand the importance of coastal ecosystems. So Goa is a coastal state with a very long stretch of coastal belt, and you will find various types of ecosystems. So coastal ecosystems occurs where the land meets the sea. India is world's 18th country with the longest coastal line, which is having around 7,000 kilometer long stretch of coastal ecosystem or coastal line. And Canada being the largest country with the longest coastal line. It is the country with longest coastal line with more than maybe 2 lakh kilometers. India is bounded by water on 3 sides. We know that it is Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean. And you will find along the west coast as well as east coast, there will be wide continental shelf, which are the edge of the continent which has got extend into the ocean or sea. A variety of coastal ecosystems such as mangroves, coral reefs, seagrass beds, backwaters, estuaries, etc. exist along the coast. So here few images related to coastal ecosystem. First is the mangrove ecosystem. First image is the typical structure. You will find numerous tilt roots will be seen from the roots arising in these mangroves. And the second image you can see a typical mangrove ecosystem of Sundarban. Here you find coral reefs. Coral reefs are very sensitive, very high diversity ecosystems which will be seen in the marine system. And also you will find wherever there is mud flats all along India's coast, wherever there is mud flat you will find sea grasses. Sea grasses are called turtle grass because some of the green sea turtles will feed on these grass. And these grasses, sea grasses, these are the only flowering plants which occurs in such a marine habitat. Here you find backwaters. Backwaters are very common in Kerala, and also you will find estuary. Estuaries are even in our Goa also you will find many estuaries. This is one image from the Juari river, aerial view of estuary in Juari. Now we will learn about coastal ecosystem of Goa. Goa being a part of West Coast has a long stretch of coastal ecosystem. The open seafront characterized by combination of beaches, rocky shores, headlands, mangroves, backwaters, as well as you will find estuaries. So it is a combination of different types of landscapes. Some places you will find long stretch of beaches. Some places the beaches are broken by rocky shores. Headlands will be there like Sada, or you may find several places mangroves, backwaters and estuaries. Of the 105 kilometer long coast, more than 7 kilometer comprises sandy beaches. Coastal zone has been used for agriculture, shellfish farming or shrimp farming, traditional fishing as well as for recreation. Now come to distribution of coastal ecosystems in Goa. If you come from the north to south, you will find these are the some major coastal ecosystems. First one is coastline of Pernem, which includes Tirakol to Chapora rivers, and it has open sandy beaches interrupted in few areas by hillocks. The Western Ghats hillocks will enter into the sea. Then coastline of Bardej, which will have Chapora and Mandovi river, and it represents a variety of features. It has rivers, it has rocky shores, it has sandy beaches also. Chapora fort of Baga Creek is virtually rocky except for the presence of small beach at Anjuna and Chapora. Fourth one is coastline of Tiswadi. It is having main rivers, that is Mandovi and Juari, which are associated with hilly terrain like Dona Paula and places along Mandovi and Juari area, as well as you will find Chikkalim estuary, which is very well known for your bivalves and also oyster. Most extensive beach is the one which is from Well Sound to Mobor, a longest beach in our Goa state. The coastal portion from Sal River to Lollem, you will find more of forested coastlines interspersed by narrow sandy beaches like Palolem and Agonda. Importance of coastal ecosystems. Coastal ecosystems play a very important role and they are very high in productivity. Some of the rocky shores and islands are very rich in biodiversity, especially the macroalgae. You will find all along the stretch of the rocky shores will have thick growth of these marine algae. Different types of macroalgae will be seen. Mangrove ecosystem form the breeding center for fishes and shrimps. So if you visit any of these mangroves, these are the one of the richest ecosystem, and they will help the fishes for breeding because the intricate network of the root system will form a kind of very protective place for them for the breeding. Beaches are the centers of recreation, attracting the tourists from all over the globe, and also you will find some of these beaches are the nesting site for some rare turtles. Places like Chikalim are the source of livelihood for huge number of people. So many people depend upon the ecosystem for their livelihood, collecting bivalves and other fishes. River Juari and Mandovi play a huge role in transport and recreation. Especially they are playing very important role in transportation of ore and also for recreation, casinos, all that you will find there. Threat to coastal ecosystem. Even though we have a very long stretch of ecosystem with very good diversity, coastal ecosystems in Goa have been under constant threat due to human activities. Discharge of waste effluents and also domestic sewage, development of industry, drenching of the rivers, shipbuilding, all these have adverse impact on the coastal ecosystem. On one side, resorts, beach, shacks and good infrastructure etc. are attracting the tourists, and on the other side, severely damaging coastal ecosystem. So the protection of coastal ecosystem is very important, and lot of effort has been carried out from the central as well as from state government. Coastal Regulation Zone, you know, the CRZ zone, that is a very important regulation which will control the indiscriminate development of construction, all that which will damage the coastal zone ecosystem. At the same time, at the state level, Goa also has established Goa Coastal Zone Regulation Management Authority, which is playing a very important role in the protection and management of coastal zone. And in 2011, this Coastal Zone Regulation Management Authority has included 4 of the sandy beaches from Goa as the turtle nesting sites, and they have been declared as silent zone. So like that, various efforts are going on in protection of these coastal ecosystem. To sum up, we have studied about what is coastal ecosystem, coastal ecosystems of Goa, distribution of coastal ecosystems in Goa, importance of coastal ecosystem, and threats to coastal ecosystem. These are the references. Thank you.